Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title, this video will be about how you can get to a sweet champion division the quickest way possible. As everyone knows, the new season just came back. Comment below if you're enjoying it or not. I personally like it, but like I was saying, arena points all reset in the new season. Everyone's back to that 0, and we want to get to that sweet champion division. We all want to get as quick as possible. So yes, this is the video for you if you're looking to do that. Or maybe you didn't get Champions Division last season and you want to try and get Champions Division this season, guys. This is a video just for you guys. So if this does help you out, make sure to drop a like. It does help me out, and subscribe. It does help me out on the algorithm. And yeah, comment below if you want to join this season or not. So yes guys, tip number 1 is the format. The format is the same as last season or the other previous seasons, but I just still want to go over it once again. It will be on the screen now. I don't have it in front of me, so I'm just going to sort from head. Hopefully I get it right. So for solos, top 25 is 60 points. 1 elimination is 20 points. Top 15 is 30, and I think it's top 5, which is 30 or 20. And the sweet victory out is 60 points. So those points are for solos. And for trios, of course, trios is this season. Trios top 8 is 60. Then I think it is top 4. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, top 4, which is 13 in the win. I'm pretty sure it's 60 again. And each elimination is 7 points. So from that, which one is better? You might be a solo or trios. For my opinion, lots of other people's opinion, and basically fact at this point, solo is the better place to have, to get, to buy, to get those arena points. Placement comes quicker. You've got 25 because you get it at top 25 people left. Trios might get it when there's like 20 people left. It's easier to get flipping placement points in top 20 and solos for top 25. And also 1 kill is 20 points in 1 person. Trios 1 person 7 points. Just easier to get the kills and the points and the placement in solos. And also for the bus fare, in Contender League you start getting the bus fare, or things like the last division of Open and everything else, you get the bus fare. You got to be aware of that. Of course, the higher up you go, the more bus fare you get. I get 30 bus fare at this point, so 1 elimination, so this wouldn't do it for me. But be aware of that bus fare. And yes, that is tip number 1. So you can try and be a bit shorter. It might be a bit longer, but not as much tips. But the tips will be the best tips possible. Number 2 is the landing spots. Just gonna go I'm gonna go from start, landing spots, mid game, end game. So everything you need to know in arena guides. So yeah, landing spots. These are just some of the things you need to be thinking about when finding your landing spot. If it's contested, if it's highly contested, of course you can kind of figure out if most of the games people will drop there is, does it have enough fishing spots? Does it have a lot of fish? Of course, most of the island's water, so it probably does. What is the loot like? I know this game is RNG based, but if there's lots of loot or not, the rotation coming out of it, as we all know from the new season, there are loads of new rotations. The whirlpools, which are really good, to sharks, which I've never actually done, but does it have any whirlpools? The positioning on the map, is it in the more center, on the outskirts? Just keep in mind of that. Is it low key? Not many people drop there, like I said. Is it named? Just think about all those spots and finding your landing spot. Okay, this spot comes in with the other one. Get with the landing spots. Get used to your spots. You want to get used to that so much you can literally do this with your eyes, because maybe not that far, but you really want to get down your spot, so you know where all the chests are, all the peaks, everything. Just make the spot yours. Someone's on those shops there and it's contested, you will know all the places, the chests, the little gun spawns. Maybe if it's got some barrels, you know where all the stuff are, you know where the mats are, you know where everything is, guys. So make sure to master your spot so hard that you know it off by heart. Tip number 2 is the mid game. This one, it's not as much. The mid game is a very simple part of the game. Well, it's not simple, but there's less stresses, you might say. So mid game, rotations. Yes, rotations. Like your landing spots, they're rotations. When you base up, what there's any rotations near you, or when you're trying to get to ring, what rotate are you going to use? Are you going to use a launch pad maybe? Are you going to go around that way of the map, this way of the map? Just think about what rotation you are going to do. A master rotation, get down all the rotations, and you'll be a goat in the game. Another one is when you box up high ground. So it is extremely good if when you box up you're on the high ground, so you have advantages of over everyone else. It's just a good place to box up, makes it scarier, you got bigger base, you're top of high ground. If you can try and find that high ground on the map, that would be extremely good. And also for the mixed zones, there'll also be mixed zones in the 4th zone, so look out for those zones. That will mainly be in the end game. So end game now, guys. So try not to make this video too long, but if you haven't, get a notepad, write your stuff down, try to make more of these videos. So comment below if you are enjoying these, and did they do help. So I know I've asked lots of my friends and they said they're good and they help them, so I'm happy with that. So end game then. Okay, so tip number 1 of the end game is the layers. Actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off with the first one, the gambling. This is for the gambling for the half and half zones. So 4th or 5th zone there is a half and half zone, where half be in the zone, half be out. So for me, I personally wouldn't recommend going in the middle, because you're never going to be in a zone. It's fact. It's just a big fat fact. Oh my dear, that's hard to say, guys. So yeah, just I would do what I do. So if I hit my mic, I always boxed up on the edge of the zone, just so you're taking that gamble. As I said, it's called the gamble. If you're taking that gamble, you might have to go across the map, or the ring might be right next to you. You're taking that big gamble if you're gonna have ring. You could have ring, then you're sorted, you're violent, you big chilling. Take that gamble, guys, with the zone. Try and box up on the edge. And the other one, you got shots when rotating. When people are rotating, not you rotate, when people are rotating. Try and get those pop-off shots, you know, bro. Some of my true friends, they'll know that saying, bro. To get the pop-off shots. When people are rotating, they'll be panicking, to be fair. The whole lobby's maybe focusing on one kid. Focus on with them. Try and get your shots off. Make them nervous. You never know how much health they're on. They could just come out from the fight, come out from the storm. Could have one tactic should be in shambles, have no builds, no meds. They could be terrible position. Get those shots off. Even in the higher scrim lobby, get those shots off of Storm Surge, and just look for little peaks. And also with shots, also consider the peaks. Learn all the different peaks. The peanut butter edit, I have on the screen now what it is. And yeah, guys, basically just learn all the peaks. Number 2 is always said peaks. Tunneling. You need to get good at tunneling. I'll also have video on the screen now with the 2 different type of tunneling you can do. Master tunneling, so make sure when you need to ring, when you need to go ring, you got those tunnels and you can do them, bro. And then the last but not least, the least but not last, I don't know what I'm saying at this point, layers. This is more advanced tip. When you're late game, like proper late game, switching the layers. Maybe on low ground, everyone's on low ground. Low ground's getting hard to focus. Maybe going up a layer or 2. Or if you're on height and people are like just you want to go down the layer, go down the layer. Lots of people in your layer, go up a layer or go down a layer. Just switch your layers up if you need to. If you don't need to, it's fine, just stay there, because if you go up a layer you might get focus. So if you're fine, stay there. And that's basically all the tips, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, like. This video is going to take lots of editing. I'm recording just the mic, and they can already tell the video is going to be a banger, guys. So like I said, like and subscribe, turn notifications on so you'll be the first one every time I post a video. Also comment below if you're enjoying this season, if you like this video, and yeah, guys, have a wonderful day. Peace.